Can you teach online with a master's degree? Well, there's two answers. The one is yes, of course you can. And the other is no, it doesn't work that way. This episode will be different than you expect, but if you watch all the way to the end, you'll fully know the best way to teach online. Okay, so you've got a master's degree, and in understanding how to teach online, we need to understand that there are two different worlds. We're going to dive into these two different worlds of academic and entrepreneurial. We're then going to explore how there are people right now searching for you, and I'm going to show you how they're doing that and how you can take advantage of that. Then we're going to talk about YouTube and the two huge benefits that they have and how you can take advantage of it. And then I'm going to share several different ways that you can make a living with this, right? So you've got a master's degree. How do you use it to teach online and make a living, make a lot of revenue? Let's dive right in. There are two worlds that we're going to talk about here, academic and entrepreneurial. Okay, in the academic world, you're employed by a university to teach or to research. But in the entrepreneurial world, you sell your own things, your own courses, your own experience. You sell your expertise. Now over here, it's nice because there's prestige, there's security, but over here, there's freedom, there's control, there's a lot more revenue. There's pros and cons to both. We'll come back to that in a moment. Right now, people are searching for you. Seriously, all around the world, people are going to Google and YouTube and they're typing in questions that you're the perfect person to answer. Here's the problem. They don't know that you exist. So when I say they're searching for you, if they found you, they would be totally happy, but they don't know that you exist. In this episode, you're going to learn how to leverage YouTube to bridge that gap, how to use YouTube to really pull in these people who are your target audience that you want to teach. Okay, so now you're wondering, who is this guy? Who is Nate Woodbury? Who is he to talk to me about my master's degree? So I'm a YouTube producer for dozens of YouTube channels that are very, very successful, and I follow a formula that achieves great results. I've got several channels that are making 7 figures per month just from the leads that we generate on YouTube. And all of our content is educational. We make how-to videos. We answer people's questions. So me and my clients, we teach online. So I'm coming to you with a different perspective than you may have heard of before on ways that you can teach online and be extremely profitable while you're making this positive influence in the world. There are two huge advantages. In fact, I'll also mention a third right here to YouTube, okay? The first one is search. Okay, remember that. I mentioned that people all around the world are searching for you. Well, there is no better search engine than YouTube for how-to content. Even Google's the only bigger search engine, but Google sends people to YouTube for this type of content. Facebook's search engine is just awful. You've probably tried it and like me, been so frustrated, I can't even use the search engine to find something that I posted in the past. I just have to dig back. Now, LinkedIn's search engine, well, it works for some things if you're trying to find a resume or somebody in your local area who can do a specific job. But searching for content, it's just pointless. It's like they don't even try. Search engine on Twitter, search engine on Instagram, they just don't work. But YouTube works perfectly. And if you leverage it, then all these people all around the world who are searching for your expertise, they will find you and see you as their hero. The next huge advantage to YouTube is a promoter. YouTube has a promotion engine built in. So in addition to all this search content that's gonna find your videos, YouTube's gonna promote you to new audiences. And how that works is YouTube has a partner program. Now YouTube makes money through ad revenue, right? Ads are shown and advertisers pay YouTube money. Well, YouTube pays you as the creator of the content that the ads are shown next to. YouTube pays you 55% of the ad revenue. So you and I make more money than YouTube does for advertising. Now here's how this applies to you and how it's a huge benefit to you. And pay attention to this, okay? When you make a video that makes YouTube money, YouTube promotes that video to hundreds of thousands of people, often to millions of viewers. And you don't have to pay YouTube for that promotion. In fact, YouTube pays you. So these are two huge advantages of why you want to use YouTube to teach online. I mentioned that there's a third, right? So we've got the search engine, we've got this promotion engine, and tied to that promotion engine, the analytics is so helpful. YouTube provides you all the information. They let you know who's watching your videos, what videos are performing better, and why they're performing better. You can look at every detail of every video and compare those to each other very quickly and easily so that you know how to get better results and make more revenue from your channel. What I'm known for is my expertise on YouTube. I produce dozens of different channels that are doing extremely well, and all of my channels are educational. I really want you to understand the strategy that I use so that you can use it too. If you follow this strategy, you'll get tens of thousands of views every single day of people who want to learn from you. I'm going to share with you the abridged version of this strategy now, but I have the whole strategy right there in this episode, and I'll reference that episode later as well. So there are 5 ingredients. If you want to get massive results on YouTube, educational videos, you need to follow these 5 ingredients. You can't leave one out. Ingredient number 1, you've got to follow my leaf strategy. If you don't know what the leaf strategy is, watch that video so you can learn my tree analogy and really master the leaf strategy. So many people follow the other 4 steps and maybe go halfway with the leaf strategy, but you won't get results. They just don't get views. And again, I go into that in that episode that I've linked to up there. Okay, ingredient number 2, you want your episodes to be 10 to 12 minutes in length on average. So that means some episodes can be 7 minutes, some episodes might be 15 or even 20 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes should be the max, but shoot for an average of 10 to 12 minutes, and that will make sure that you get the results. Okay, ingredient number 3, you need a 50% average view duration or retention rate, okay? What that means is if people start watching your video and then quickly leave 30 seconds in or 90 seconds in, you're not going to have 50% of your video watched on average, okay? You want a lot of people to watch all the way to the end, so you have at least an average of 50%. Now, how do you know that? YouTube tells you. Once you've launched a video and it's gotten some views, you can look at the analytics. YouTube provides you way more data than this too, but this is a good one to look at. What's the average view duration for this video? And why does this one have 70% and this one only have 40%? Yeah, you might want to compare those videos and see why. Okay, ingredient number 4 is you need to have custom thumbnails. YouTube will take a random screenshot from your video and show that as the still image, but you've got to design custom thumbnails if you want a better click-through rate, and you have to have a better click-through rate to be able to succeed and get YouTube to promote you. When I say YouTube promotion formula, YouTube will promote your videos to more and more people. You've got to follow all 5 of these ingredients. Okay, ingredient number 5 is volume. Really? You've got to make hundreds of videos. Now, in the other video, when I share with you the leaf strategy, you'll have a better understanding of what number is best for you so that you can get the results that you want. So be sure to bookmark that video and watch it next. It's called How to Get a Lot of Views on YouTube. You're really good at teaching them. After you teach them, you need to give them a call to action. So we're not talking about making a promo video. Now, if you have things to sell, you want to make a promo video, but that's not what we're talking about here. These videos are educational. You're answering their questions and you're teaching them. This is your comfort zone. You know this stuff. You can talk about it all day, inside and out, and that's what you do in these episodes. Nothing's different. When you get to the end, you offer them a free gift. It might be a free mini course. I often offer that. Or it might be a book that you give them for free. Now, how do you deliver a book for free? Well, it's either an ebook or you can do what's called a free plus shipping offer. So if you can actually hold up a physical book and say, now that you've learned A, B, and C, I want to give you my book for free. It goes way more in depth and will really help you accomplish X, Y, and Z. Now, I'll give this book to you for free. As long as you cover the shipping costs, then it's yours. So go ahead and click the link below and I'll ship this book out to you now. Now, I actually recommend that in your case, I love the idea of a free plus shipping book because you've got so much expertise. Maybe you've already written a book. Find a way that you can have somebody else print it and ship it for you. And it's very common to charge $7 or $8 for the free plus shipping cost, and they'll just take care of it for you. But think about it. If they get this book from you, you've got their name, you've got their email, you've got their phone number, you've got their shipping address, and you know that they're willing to spend at least a few dollars because they already have with you so far. And in a matter of a few days, they're gonna get reminded of you because they're gonna get this book. People wanna buy a course from you. Once they've gotten to know you and they've gotten this value through these episodes, they want more. Typically, they won't apply what you've taught, and that's kind of unfortunate, but they won't apply what they've taught until they've purchased something. But once they've purchased a course, now they've got more of a vested interest and they're more likely to take that course and actually implement it. In fact, the more you charge for your course, the more committed they are to get the results from it. A course is one of the fastest ways that you can make revenue from your YouTube channel. We make revenue in a variety of different ways, from AdSense, which is YouTube advertising. We make money from sponsorships. We make money from full fee keynote speeches. We make money from event sales, from retreat sales. We make money from coaching and consulting. We make money from professional services. And we sell things like courses. Now, of all of these, which one do you think you can make revenue from the fastest on YouTube? Yeah, creating a course. I'm sure there are exceptions out there, but on the dozens of channels that I produce, that's been our experience. So you know what's coming next because I taught you about call to action, and I do have a free gift for you. It's my Influencer Almanac. Now this is an online resource because I'm always adding to it and making it better and better. So what you'll find is all my tools, all my tips, all my strategies for leveraging YouTube and growing your influence online. And yep, you can actually just click the link below and get access to that now.